Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. This is MC from the MC Recovery Wellness Relapse Show. I have my Morpheus specs on. It took like what, about six something days to do this tribute show, dedication to Kevin Samuels. Dressed up real nifty, as y'all see. And I want most of y'all to remember to press the subscribe button. I have been busy. Uh, the subscribe button, tell a friend. And I just figured, this is when, I want to give thanks to Kevin Samuel's show when he went viral. A couple of shows before that, I didn't know really where he was going. When I was looking at some of the shows, I was like, why is this person going across my feed when I'm up here watching Richard Fang, uh, Fang that used to play football? And that's how I ran across Kevin Samuel's show. Uh, oh, so, and, and I have a lot of good reasons to thank him for his show. So I'm going to start it off traditionally because here's a couple of candles for today. Uh, Dug up vanilla right here. And over here, the other candle of today is something called tropical flowers or something. And these are my candles that I'm dedicating for today. But as a result of Kevin Samuel's show, and me being a single parent, a father raising a teenage son, let me show you something a while back I got from his mother because she was instant start to see um, things that popped up right in the show that concern her. And for the cologne for today, this is that Aqua di Giro. Smell real good, fresh, make you smell good all day. Oops, I almost got myself in that. And the traditional one. Dun, dun, dun. Time Ford. Ooh, look at that baby there. Time Ford. Time Ford what? I don't know. Orchard Solid. And this one is a real good one. I might wear this one right on my next show because I have a new channel called MC Media Commentary where I'm going to be talking about things in the media. And as this is the MC Recovery and Wellness Relapse Show, as a result, on the other show, I'm going to be talking about all of the reactions, different relationships. Uh, I'm going to do reaction videos right on that other channel, MC Media Commentary. But I also going to have some stuff in there where I'm going to talk about the solution because the reason why I'm doing this show is to give thanks to Brother Kevin Samuels. A lot of y'all out there know I'm a red carpet photographer right out here in Los Angeles, and I was like hoping like heck that I just kept saying, I can't wait to catch you on the carpet. It was because I'm one of them photographers where I take a picture with you, but I want to be in the picture with you too. So, and then if I see you again, sometime I bring the picture so I can get an autograph. But with that, I used to like it when he came out here, and I used to say, I want to drive over there real fast. Will I spot him because he's in my neck of the woods, but it would take me a minute or it take about 20 or 30 minutes to get down there because I recognize some of the locations. Uh, and one of the things that I loved about his show was early on, even though with the it's not so much the average at best that caught my attention. What caught my attention and what was consistent was when he talked about black male image or image, not only our image but our outcome. And then I kept hearing that show after show, uh, uh, saying like, "Wow, outcomes, dang." I've been saying things like that, like a lot of y'all may know, or you may not know. I work for, uh, the mental health system out here in California, Department of Mental Health. So law, and as a result of that, I am like saying a lot of I have opportunities where I be in those Brown Act meetings. That's what they call them, Brown Act meetings. These are like community meetings that we have. Like we have several of them. But one in particular meeting that we have is a cultural competency meeting. And I believe in y'all town, in y'all neighborhood, in y'all city, or wherever y'all stay at, or county, they have all these meetings where where you can come and voice your concerns about your neighborhood, your community at large, uh, or about your states or whatever bill that been passed. That's what I'm gonna want to talk about right on the other show, the MC Media Commentary Show. Because as a result of me kept listening to him, then one day at work, while I was in one of those Zoom meetings, because I go to several meetings. We have service area meetings because we have 8 service areas out here. I don't know how many service areas or what y'all call y'all meetings in y'all community. Find out. Go to your county or your city website. Both sides of the coins have meetings. And I go to a service area meeting, a mental health commission meeting. Uh, I might attend peer group meetings where where I teach the peers or I allow them to learn something about my wellness and recovery and my outcomes of what I had to do, whether it came job related or looking for work or just anything. But the main meeting is another meeting, and we have a cultural competency committee meeting, and the cultural competency committee meeting consists of blacks and African heritage. Then they have other cultural competency meetings like Latino, Asian, y'all get the drift, Native American, LGBTQ community meeting, and the Farsi meeting where So as a result, one day when I was in our meeting, and mind you, then something quickened my spirit because they did another announcement, and this is like a monthly meeting. Some months the meeting may be canceled, but this month in particular, last year, like in no, last year, it was the March meeting. And then they was talking about, and everyone know March is Women's Month or something. And when they did a report, one one of the women said in report they wanted an update about the women conference. Now the whole meeting, a whole lot of stuff was just bothering me. It was like, dang, do this, do that, do that, do this. Then I said, like, wow, y'all made all of these announcements. We've been doing all these capacity building projects. When's we gonna do something for black boys, black fathers, black men to have a certain outcome? Because I'm only saying that because of my experience being an employee for the county. And at that time, my son was 5 years old. Imagine if I wasn't an employee for the county and we were homeless for 6 weeks, all my stuff in storage. If I wasn't an employee of the county, all that money would have probably went hotel to hotel, or if I wasn't in no anonymous group, so far the car was looking like, dang, is this gonna be the real option with a 5-year-old? So Kevin always said they got a lot of resources for women, for men. See, you for like if they get into a bind and they challenge me, I'm taking it as a challenge. I said, when's we gonna have something? Uh, uh, and they said, well, MC, you can write up something, but you can't have nothing to do with it. So I said, I could write up something. And Lord and behold, I said, well, let me get the paperwork. And they sent me the paperwork. And then the paperwork is like this. And now it's up for bid. Capacity building project. Thanks Kevin Samuels for allowing me to see some kind of way that I could contribute. Something I never wrote nothing. Well, I did newsletters, and even that had to be like what they call proofread. And then by the time they proofread, ooh wee. Thank God we in the technology stage because that saves some mistakes that I do when I write. But this capacity building project, it came up to bid, and then hopefully I know of a few agencies that may wants to do it, and then it was looking like it was going to be 66,000, but it's like it may get more. I believe it might get 100,000 for a program to come in and say they can do what not only I put something in this proposal, what came to mind, I answer all of these 5 questions. Project description, I answer that. I answer uh, the other one, project purpose. Why is this project needed? See, that's what the project purpose is for. Project description was for provide an overview of the project ideas. So first I said project description, project purpose, and then project objective. Well, what are the goals and stuff of the project? So it was like, ooh. So I put what I could, and then I did it on these project justification. What are the benefits of the underserved community of this project? Black boys and black men and fathers stuff and cultural outcome. So after I wrote everything I wrote, then I took it to other individuals. Uh, Sir Bailey, I took it to one man named Sir, and then I read what I wrote, and then they punched in something that maybe I may have missed. Then I took it to another employee that worked for the Department of Children and Family Service. So it was like my spirit was being quickened, and I said, "Wait a minute, let me call, let, let, let me call my homeboy that work over there at Department of Children and Family Services, because he's probably seeing stuff I'm not seeing." And then I did the same thing. And then I took it to another individual that helped out the city of Long Beach, the 100 Black men, and I read all the questions that I got from the other 2 individuals and put in here. And then we really. So I spent a whole lot of time getting this together because I wanted it to stick when it was time to turn it in. And I wrote some of the stuff. And what I found, a lot of us had different views of how we view this community. on where needs could be met. And then I found another thing. A lot of us had the same view about our image as black men in the community. See, our image could like, do you know? It has been portrayed like on Kevin's show. I love it. Portrayed for about what 60 years because I can remember being like 6 or 7 years old and our parents, friends, and them would have parties, and at their parties, I seen them bringing gifts. And somewhere along the line, they stopped bringing gifts to their party. Then when I got older, I kept thinking, I can't wait to have a party so people can bring me gifts, and it never happened. so, so, so times has changed. Let's bring up and inside this proposal. Yes, it has everything from trainings, mediation, all kind of things like mediation. How's your views going to be after you get this training, or when you help out the community? How is you going to step back into the community being productive to your community? In other words, being the backbone of your community. So it has everything from like mentorship program, job skills, and dude, uh, how are you going to utilize this? So thank you, Kevin Sanders, for allowing this to be on the market. And it's 2 pages. And it's up for bid in LA County. And what I found out, that hopefully these two agencies gonna merge to do it. One of them is Mansformation. I hope they get it. And then the other agency help them because they only go up to from 12 to 17. So it looked like God doing things that I didn't even know that was gonna come into pocket. What I love about his show is that what is they call that Mandarin report? I forgot the Monahan report. And I seen a lot of that growing up. I can remember being a little kid being ashamed to even be caught with one of my classmates catching me with food stamps. So you see why I call this the MC Wellness, the MC Recovery and Wellness Show? To be inflicted in knowing at a young age, at 7 years old, that this to me did not look like real money. And it wasn't real money. But when I saw someone that was in one of my second or third grade classes, I jumped out of the line so they can go ahead so I won't get teased for having food stamps at school. So this is what he talks about, right in his show. Is that trauma? Think about it. Think about it. What was that? Where did I pick that up from? See, so they can get mad like, oh, single baby mama and stuff like. But where did I pick that up from? Because I saw other kids get teased, so I know I didn't want to be in that pocket going to 24th Street School, and you say, I seen you with them fools now, dude. And we're elementary kids, so let me see. What I liked about his show, he always told a lot of people that they need like, therapy. Because I could see by some of my past relationships. Yeah, I if I once I get into the next one, sometimes I would when I got sober, I start getting into the next one so quick that I don't even think what I went through in the other one wore off yet. So, uh, what, oh, And what's very educational about Kevin Samuels' show is like, that cosmetology thing blew me away. Everywhere you look, every TV show blew me away. Just everything. Everything was just off the chain, catered to women from the Ricky Lake Show, Oprah, Donahue, Hulda de Guerrera. So all these women were always win all these prizes and all this stuff. I think the closest thing, I don't even know if what is that guy? Uh, his Howard Stern, I think, was probably the closest thing to a male show, but it was like on the the Wild and Out tip, like a Nick Cannon type of show. I don't know. Y'all can write anything y'all want to write on that, but it wasn't never anything that I can relate to that was about black male image. The closest I think we almost got was with the Montel show, and still that wasn't close enough. So, and that cosmetology thing, that Sex in the City stuff he always used to talk about, and we always, one thing I do know, me and the homies always, even if we was doing bad, good, always, always looked at women in a view that we would look at a woman like, if we get a chance to see your mother, we already know pretty much the outcome. So if I get with her, is she gonna gain that much weight like her mother? Or if I get with her, damn, if the mother look good, shit, that means she gonna be looking good. But lately, these days, we have this obesity crisis, so we need to improve on our health. Uh, Let me tell y'all a story about when my stepdad, the one that had the appliance store, one told me when I was going to trade tech, picking up air conditioning refrigeration. She said, yeah, you gonna do this, do that, and then I hope you find your wife up in there. So a lot of us was raised a certain type of way. But yet, when I went to trade tech, I took that darn liquor store with me. But yeah. And then I ran into the same type of people that drank and smoked weed right in college. No matter wherever I went, I will do. I will excel and decline. So let me see. And there's some other things that I really like when he did that Birth of the Nation thing. I never seen that. And I'm part of the Pan African Film Festival thing. But what made me really want to see it was that he did it like we was in a classroom. And one of these days I'm gonna have to look at that video again and let with my son. Maybe we get some popcorn or something, and then I give him a little breakdown about it. Or we just accept the breakdown, and then I break down the breakdown of how, and ask him, "Do you understand what he's talking about?" So I liked it, that Birth of the Nation. Then, man, and then the way he shared that cosmetology outcome about, this shit. The lady just basically said, "We just sold y'all some lies." So hopefully, if if we keep pushing and pushing and pushing, that, people starting to see that our image isn't exactly as the way it's perceived to be, and our action of where man act, because I can remember having that kind of problem right in my relationship. My woman wanted me to do the Snoop Doggy Dog picnic type of thing. And I know the person I told that story to, uh, they're listening because I called a couple of folks up because of how traumatizing it was for me to not to have a good day at work, to come home and to be immersed with all these tears of why I can't be like that. So these are some of the things that we be as black men or men in general be inflicted with up in this manosphere. So like I said, thank you, Kevin Samuel. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Then we're gonna have the memorial on the 15th, and I'm glad that everything is taken care of. And but I heard yesterday that they got all of the they're gonna have the catalog of his work, the family members and stuff. And this is the first time ever in my life that uh, seeing people being this upset and teasing and doing all this stuff for likes and this, that, and other. So put it this way, it's a lot of us watching. A lot of us is real good at doing this YouTube thing. Uh, I don't know. Uh, like I said, with this proposal, get out there, get you a wolf pack in your community, and then start teaching the world that our image is 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 basically to contribute, to make a contribution, to be standing up. Because, like, with the type of work I do, certain things I could say, certain things I can't say. The only edge I have is that at work is that I'm one of them individuals that got by there by lived experience. See, and I don't never ever want to go back to that type of situation. The so when I see a person digging in the trash can or something, I really know what's going on. Hmm. Or hustling and stuff. I really know what beast is up on them. So thank you, brother. Thank you, brother Kevin Sanders. Thank you to the Manosphere in general. What's cool about this? It's good when you be in one of these shows and stuff, and you can honestly see someone getting their point across, getting therapy, and then behind the scenes, going to get more therapy or going to get more self help elsewhere. So go check out Kevin Samuel's Instagram page, give him thanks or read up on it, because out of all these shows that been going since I've been in this plane of existence, I never saw none of these TV show hosts bring families back together. That was his main mission. Bring black families back together because of the percentage rate. It's on blackdemographic.com, the Census Bureau. Um, and I got a lot of friends I grew up with. Ooh, divorce. One of them was divorced twice, and he never ever ain't gonna try it no more. And then the other few, then one of my other friends called me right in recovery, and then I remember him telling me, "Happy wife, happy life." And then, but from that phone call that he told me, called me, he said that shit ain't true. So, but at first, that's what he was telling me that I should do for the person I was with. And no matter how hard I tried to do it, it it didn't work. So I already knew that was a lie. I said, I tried. And then people say, oh, well, put a ring on it, and that will magically do it. Oh, yeah. And Kevin Simmons used to have his Red Bull. Mine's is Rockstar. So with that, keep coming back. Program work. I hope to see y'all at the memorial. Check out Dennis Berlin's page. I still try to keep things updated, trying to get them scholarships and stuff into these young men hands out here. And oh, I forgot to do the theme song. Let me see if I can do it. Oh, let me see. I don't know if I can do it. How do you do that part? That part there. Oh man. Let me see. Good lines or something. Or maybe we just gonna have to hear it. How do you do it? Oh, let me. Yeah. Come on now. Hmm. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. It's not a problem. It's not what I'm getting into. Yeah, nothing can stop me. Cause I'm addicted to what you and I realize. Be the way I follow. No need to say. We'll be ahead. I follow to the edge of it all. So tell you goodbye. Big Shirley and I'm yeah, we see you, girl. So tell you goodbye. 'Cause I find a better one. So simple life. For the moment flies. And we're out.